Oh shit. It's story time, y'all. I'm in a storytelling mood. Shout out to my man, Amir, what his name? Amir Thompson, I think his name was, for the kind words and for seeing what I'm trying to do, and some other people. They know this is not a gimmick, this is not a game. Batteries not included, you know. This is just me being me. I just happen to be related to her. But before I even tell any stories, good stories about Khia or whatever, I want to address my relationship with P. Weezy, okay? Because I know some of his people was listening and they seen the video with me and P. Weezy together. We was only together for about no more than 3 hours. P. Weezy said all day. No, that's not true. Let's get that right. I reached back out to P. Weezy because initially when the shit went from sugar to shit with Khia and Himothy, people was making videos. Everybody was basically, I guess, picking sides or whatever. And P. Weezy, her cameraman, who she done made videos about and, been hanging around with for the longest, and he been working, with her, for her. I don't know what their arrangements was. And that's another thing. I don't know what my sister's arrangements is when she dealing with producers, pretenders, cameramen, whoever the fuck. If y'all got some business going on, unless I answered the phone, sent the contract, and done the things that I've done in the past, if I wasn't talking to you, because I'm a people person and she's admitted she's not a people person, I don't know, and I don't ask. That's one thing about me. If it ain't got nothing to do with me or her safety or what, I don't ask questions about what other people got going on, because it ain't my business and I ain't making no goddamn money from it. So for anybody that think I know some shit, I don't know. But what I talk about is what I know. I was there. I talked to him. I answered the phone. I seen the paper. We talked. Even with this situation with Khia, the shit I'm saying, I got a telephone full of text messages with her number on it. Everybody knows her number that she had on the internet forever. I got text messages that I could just show you. But if you don't believe words that are coming out of my mouth, I don't give a fuck. I don't have to prove nothing to you. This ain't even for you anyway. I know it's just people on here being entertained, because of what I'm saying about her. And I know it's some people being entertained and going to be entertained about the stories that I'm going to say about her and me. Because, again, I'm trying to build a skyscraper, and it just starts with a platform. I've been studying blah, blah bloggers. I can tell bloggers what the number one problem is as far as why they don't work. And it's that comment section. It ain't your content. It's your first, second video when you was trying. That comment section came at you about your hair, your nails, is you gay, in a negative way. And look, I'm gonna do a segment on that, because I watched a bunch of bloggers rise and fall fast, okay? And let me say this for the record. Shout out to Small Claims Court. Now I'm gonna give you a shout out, but I'm also call you a big dummy. And the reason why I'm gonna call you a big dummy is because I could have did interviews with anybody. I am who I am. I seen what I seen. Now, it is what it is. And a lot of this shit, inside information or whatever y'all want to call it, I could have gave it to anybody. I probably could have sold it for $1. I mean, I know she ain't that motherfucking interesting, but shit, there's some folks that want to know some dirt on her. I'm sure Candy would have gave me some toys, and I like to use toys on the ladies, Help me help you. But shit, Nikki might have had me on Queen Radio. She giving out money to goddamn Trader Joe employees. I'm sure I could have got, $10,000 out of her for some dirt. I'm talking about that underground dirt. But that's not what this is about. Like I say, shout out to Nikki for the move that she tried to make, okay? It fucked up when you went after the weakest link, though, Nikki. When you befriended Himothy, his groupie goddamn radar shot up. His groupie radar went up. But he did what he's supposed to do. He broke, you know, Khia, he kept coming at Khia with it, and she bent. Because guess what? I seen everything. I seen the treatment when it came. Khia and Nikki talked, like I said, on my mom's birthday for 3 hours. I was there, I remember. But when it comes to P. Weezy, I wanted to understand more of his side of the story because, like I said, and like he said, I went in on him, meant every word that I said, still do. But when he told me his side of the story, and again, I went off because I felt like P. Weezy know he done did some jackass moves in the past, okay? I'm not going to be specific. He know it, I know it, she know it, and there's some other people listening to my voice know it. And I don't know what their business arrangement, this or that or the third. I only know what he was saying in the video. So at the end of the day, I felt like pretty much they was Jill and jackass. They could have handled that, you know what I'm saying, but Khia being Khia, she used it to put him on punishment and make it funny. I felt like P. Weezy shouldn't have made the video because, again, y'all was both Jill and jackass. You know, you did some things you shouldn't have did. She did some things that she shouldn't have did. Talk about it and agree to disagree or whatever. Okay, P. Weezy tells me he didn't believe that Khia was serious in the videos that she was making. And I believed him. I still do believe him. Because like a lot of people, they don't believe some of the shit she's saying that she mean, and some of the shit I know what that bitch mean and what she don't. Okay, I taught her, you know, I helped her learn how to talk, shit, form words, cuss words, you know, all the kind of shit. But so you know what I'm saying. After we spoke, you know, we kind of had in common the same thing. It was like, okay, he didn't believe it, so he was making it as, okay, let's play with it. Little do he know what he playing with. Okay. I was, like I said, going to make the audio just for her to hear, roasting, to get her attention to talk about these mental matters that we're going to talk about. So we, you know, it was all, both of us was in, you know, in good cause. Him, he was blinded, but he still, you know, me, bitch, I see you, sister. So, you know, that's why I brought him on board and even reached out to him. And then, too, he at the radio station or whatever, you know, and he's technologically inclined. Bitch, I'm working 2 jobs hustling. I got things to do. I'm trying to get my credit right. So it's like, okay, if I go to an expert, I mean, you can work with somebody that you fucking don't like as long as both of y'all, just mutual, you know, agreement. So when we met up at my partner's house, you know, to feel him out, you know, I figured out, okay, now P. Weezy, we ain't going to the radio station. We ain't going to do this right. You know what I'm saying? We going to do this on your phone, my phone, or whatever. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That just kind of let me know something, you know. But then I was asking, you know, and talking more with P. Weezy, I was asking him, you know, like, I was trying to figure out basically, do you hold a grudge? Is you doing this because you really care, like me? Or, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out. And basically, he told me when he told me it was entertainment, that let me all know as far as what I needed to know. And what I knew was that me and him couldn't work together on this project that I'm trying to do. You know, as much as technologically inclined, and I ain't holding no ill will, you know, and if I know that, and I will use him because I plan to pay anybody to do anything I don't know or can't do myself or figure out anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's business. So he was going to be the number one, and I'll pay him to do what I want him to do. You know, but I wanted somebody that, you know, I was going to go to somebody first that I feel like had a more personal vested interest in seeing her get better and do better, and you know what I'm saying, that way. And I don't think I think he wants that, but I just don't think he wants to be involved in it. You know what I'm saying? If he only knew, if you do it the right way and for the right reason, motherfucker, you'd be more successful. Okay, America loves a comeback story, and that's what I'm trying to explain to my sister. Redemption in America, that's why I love this country. So for all you motherfuckers that don't like America, bitch, get your passport. Get it stamped and take your ass on. But I don't want to jump off the subject. So that's why I didn't make no more videos with P. Weezy. Shout out to P. Weezy. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't got no ill will against him. I ain't blocked him because I don't believe in blocking people. That's for you weak motherfuckers. That's another thing. My sister. That bitch OG Nunu, shout out to her. Now that's an example of a come up. And I admire her for that, you know. And when she answered one of my comments on her page one time before she blocked me, bitch, I felt like a groupie for a second, you know, but she a woman and she get cutie patootie. But then the bitch blocked me because I didn't agree with her what she was saying, and it was still wrong, bitch, and I'm gonna get back to you with it on that same subject. I didn't forget, but shout out to you because you are an example for any man or woman on how to come up off of this goddamn Instagram. I think you should be doing better on YouTube. That's what you need to concentrate on right now, in my opinion, because you got Instagram on lock, bitch. You get on a book tour. I ain't read your book. I don't want to read it because it might make me mad at you, so we gonna keep that where it's at. But anyway, so yeah, that's why I'm not with P. Weezy, you know, again. Shit, I do this shit the right way, the long way, the wrong way. See, look, I'm sitting here goddamn high at work, on break, with my camera phone. I get off paying my dues, so this is what it is. But, what y'all, stories, okay. Shit, I got plenty of stories to tell. Let me tell y'all something about Khia, too. This bitch started off wrong. And when I mean started off wrong, I mean she started off to be bucking. Sandra Bland was born a long time ago. It's a bunch of Sandra Blands, R.I.P. Sandra Bland out here, and she one of them, okay? This bitch, I done learned police traffic laws with her on the spot. I'm talking about where it starts off as just one routine traffic stop and ends up the whole police department is out here. And she still won't let the window down until she see a motherfucker with a gold badge and not a silver. Right, and look, I'm gangster Mac, but bitch, when it's 25 cops, bitch, I'm shaking like Don Knotts, okay? It had been a few traffic shootings already in progress before, you know, and it just seemed like this was gonna be another one. And that wasn't twice this has happened. So she was born, but let me tell you, Khia, we was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, okay? Germantown, Kimber Park Apartment. The first school that bitch ever seen, she got kicked out of. That means the bitch got kicked out of school in kindergarten. Now, not only was that, to make the matters even worse, the bitch got kicked out of a private Catholic kindergarten. By catching assault, okay? In exchange for her getting out of them people's school, St. Benedict, shout out to St. Benedict, you know, I went to the same school. You know, nuns, preachers, you know, sanctified teachers that have been blessed over by those same nuns and preachers that walk around and sell pretzels and juice for the church, okay? In exchange for her getting my mama taking her ass away, as far away from St. Benedict as she could, that's how we ended up in Florida. They dropped the charges, okay? This is true. I am not making this shit up, okay? I ain't got time to be making up no motherfucking stories this goddamn far-fetched. That's why I say, believe what I tell you. This bitch started off bad. We end up in Florida. Now, mind you, when we got to Florida, this bitch was only in like the 2nd grade, okay? This going along to where you come from, bitch. I told you. Tampa, Florida, bitch. Tampa taught you how to put a tampon on, in, up, okay? We end up in Tampa, Florida. Who are her first associates in Tampa, Florida? I'm talking about ain't been there a week, okay? So, you know, we don't know where we staying. So we staying in hotels, motels, holiday sins, okay? Because them bitches was acting up and what fucked everybody's friends, you know, on Nebraska. You know, the Lindale Hotel. If you from Tampa, you know what I'm saying. Say amen. The Jayhawk on Flobraska and Nebraska. For you ATL natives, it would be Stewart Avenue. When it was Stewart Avenue, not Metropolitan. Stewart Avenue, you know, the long way, the strong way. You know, shit jumping, Fulton Industrial. Back then. Not Zombie Nation now. Back then. I was walking up Fulton Industrial one goddamn time because I done stayed in the hotels, motels. I'm a master geeker and freaker. That's why I talk from experience. That's what I'm talking about, credibility. There's a lot of motherfuckers on the internet saying they this, that, and the third, and I don't believe you, and I always been that way. I didn't just get like this. I didn't listen to people. If I do a background check on you, I'm gonna make sure, look, I ain't a fan of you, I'm a fan of your music, okay? Rick Ross fucked up with me, I love his music, but when he lied about that correction officer shit, bro, it was nothing wrong with being a correction officer. I mean, if you was just a square, then if you gonna lie, say you're taking the dope in there, because it's, what? A zipper get you a motherfucking grip. Ask Khia, shit, she done greased plenty of officer palms. That's why I say, shit, nigga, I want it for nothing. That's why I give her credit for that. But, you know, sometimes your credit gets a little, you know, low. So, yeah, credibility is an important thing. So we moved to Florida. Pimps. So y'all know everything right there. Man, I wish I could have had a picture one time at the table. Khia, her Uno partner is a pimp. They playing two hoes. Thank God that's what she didn't turn out to be, but she was on her way early, okay? Because she wanted to tell mom, play with the pimp. Because my mama taught her the word pimp. She want to play with the pimp. Okay? I'm to the left now. Listen, another thing, shit, I tell y'all, don't laugh about my motherfucking life now. Don't let me catch y'all laugh at all them LOLs. Keep that shit to yourself now. Okay? I'm naive and was dumb about something. I'm super smart and other shit and some shit that's why my woman got to be the navigator looking straight ahead, bitch, because I am high when I'm sober. Okay? I get high to come down with you motherfuckers. I be gone. I'm chasing baby dinosaurs. Okay? AKA, we in Florida. AKA, lizards. I'm from Philly. Them is baby motherfucking dinosaurs. They fast as hell, and it is my mission to catch a baby dinosaur. But I do remember the first question I asked my mama when we got to the goddamn Jayhawk who did touch Tampa. The first question I asked my mama is, why are these women walking around in their bathing suits? I should have kept my curious motherfucking mouth shut. Been a freak ever since. For real. Bitch, I started at 10. I ain't even know masturbation was real. Till I was 18. Who jacks they dick? You ain't in jail. I tell hoes, don't jack my dick, bitch. What, I ain't in jail? That ain't your job. There's other things you could be doing. But anyway, because I told y'all I'd jump off the subject. But our first friend, pimps and hoes. Okay? Tampa, Florida. Morgan Street, Tampa Heights. Okay? Bitch, you went to Roosevelt, you was a road runner. So was I. You know, Robert E. Lee, you know, right there on Columbus Drive. Now, mind you, we came from a private school. Now, I tell you, now, this was my partner. When we came down, first my mama tried to get us back in a private school. What was that school right there on, it was on Columbus Drive, Villa Madonna. Now, I think I was going in the, what, 4th grade? So Khia had to be going in like I was going to Khia 4th. Khia, 1st. I'm 3 years older than her. So I look, we huddled up because, you know, you had to take a test to go in there. I huddled her up. I say, look, man, I want to go to regular school. We didn't call it public school. We call it regular school. Because you motherfuckers up here in this school with the uniform wearing the same shit and everybody else out here looking smooth and, you know what I'm saying, spectacular. Back then, you know, we got to keep wearing these same goddamn clothes every day. No. Look. So I told her the Christmas tree to test. Just write anything. Little do I know that bitch went in there and tried her hardest and failed. I just Christmas treed, okay? That's the difference. And how I can back mine up, check the record, motherfucker. I was smart enough to skip the 8th grade. I never saw the 8th grade. So I got a little bit of smarts. But Tampa Heights, Morgan Street, Jefferson. Bitch, you remember them streets? You remember when I got in my first goddamn fight with the boy that used to pick on me? My first time, my breakout performance? It was what? Man, that was across the street from the house. Khia was sitting on the porch. Me and shout out Reggie McClendon. Reggie McClendon, he was like my big brother I just met. I didn't have no brothers, grew up, you know, and now I'm in Tampa Heights. Boy used to pick on me. One day, him and he had he had 5 country cousins come in town. I guess they couldn't hang in the country no more. And they came to the city to live with them or for the summer. I don't remember them fucking apes. But he used to pick on me. So one day, he was him and his brother, and he was getting, look, me and Reggie was walking to the store. We just walked across the street from the house. And I'm ready, I ain't even gonna lie, I was ready to run. And Reggie looked at me and Reggie said, "Run, if you run, you gotta fight me." And that's my hanging partner, so I couldn't fight Reggie. Shit. That boy came up there with that same old little pick on me move, and I got mad and I pushed him. And when I pushed him, I seen the fear in his eyes. And Lord, a monster was created. I pushed him again and he ran. I had never run from him. Now, don't get me wrong, that was gonna be my first time, but it never happened, and I ain't never run from a motherfucker since. Thank the Lord for all the teachers and mentors that I have had in the past. But Reggie started it off. Wasn't no running. Wasn't no running. Even when the odds, bitch, ain't no running. Now, some people think that you could be stupid and you outnumbered, but said, hey, blame it on my motherfucking childhood, because in Palm River, where that bitch really learned her stripes, and from me and the people before me, what? Because I need to tell you, Bert Ponder, JoJo, Twan, Kenny K, man, the list goes on, and even the ones my own motherfucking age. Tavy, shit, Tavy was my brother from, and still is my brother from another mother, Ned. But Tavy on the outside, on the other side, that's my brother. I don't know, me and that nigga there got shot in the mouth together, black eyes together, lift niggas off their feet together. Hey, that was my dog. But I got a blog for that. But anyway, I grew up. I don't know nothing about no running. But I want to share this story because this is how my mama taught me how to fight. This goes in with Carol. So they run from us. We go to the store. On the way back, now mind you, it's a church across the street from us, so it's a humongous, the parking lot is the whole, if you know Flobraska and where it dead ends in the Palm, you know that church in that parking lot right there. We stayed right across the street. Walking across that goddamn street, next thing I know, us all 7, they done went and got the country cousins, and bitch, they coming. I look on the porch, I see Khia, she don't know what's going on. This bitch naive to what the fuck. I'm ready to run. That's when I was really ready to run. And then I made a mistake, because that's when he said that. Because the first time when it was just 2 against 2, I didn't care about running, but I was scared. This time, I think it's ready. What? Nigga, don't you see? It's 7 of them. And some of them your size. And Reggie was a little bigger than me. Reggie said, if you run, no. We stood there. We went to bumping with, we fighting now with all 7 of them. So guess what? I ended up on the ground, on my back, nigga on top of me. It was too much on right then. You heard me? On my back, nigga on top of me. So I'm trying to move him, but he had a little weight on him. So I'm looking up. Next thing I know, looking up, what do I see? I don't see no clouds. I don't see blue skies. I don't see Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, nobody. I see a 5-foot lady with short hair like a boy, nose ring, looked like me. Matter of fact, that was my mama looking down at me. Guess what the first thing she said? Get him off you. And I've been trying, I wanted to say, bitch, I've been trying to get him off me for the last 10 minutes. What you think, I like being down here? But I said, I can't. She said, get him off you. I said, Mama, I can't. She said, okay, let me help you. Ooh, now my mama was 5'3", boy, but she was a fighter. I seen her push a bitch in the titties, because that's as far as she went up to her. So I'm thinking mama getting ready to toss this nigga. Shit. My mama kicked me in my goddamn head. Hold on a minute now. I'm getting jumped my first time in battle. God damn. See, that's where you pay your dues. She said, get him off you. I said, I can't. She kicked me, he hit me. She kicked me, he hit me. She kicked, hold on, somebody got to go. Man, I don't know, you know who had to leave. Man, I got that fat nigga up off my ass. And bitch, I was not getting my ass whooped in front of my mama. This the first time I ever fought, and the first time is my mama pull up. Shit, bitch, I'm swinging like a cage. Bitch, I'm swinging like a wild animal, hitting niggas all in the eye, the top of the head, side of the head, neck. I'm just hitting bitch anywhere I can make contact. Reggie over there fighting the other one. Ooh, boy, we hit one nigga. Both of us took turns hitting him in the eye. Look, we won that fight. You couldn't tell me shit at Roosevelt, bitch. And like I said, an animal was born. Khia, on the other hand, that motherfucker was an entertainer. She don't want to fight no goddamn body, and them hoes hated her. Man, look, when Carefree Curls came out, my mama fucked around and got my sisters a curl. Lord. Now they sold glow. Just let your soul. Like I said, I told you bitches I can't sing on accent. But anyway, I'm talking about, now the bitch was cute. But sister was a pretty little girl. Pretty brown eyes. And then she got that curl. You know, bitches were crazy about them motherfucker with them curls. Even the niggas with goddamn curls. That's why it's one thing me and motherfucking Martin Luther King got in common. Neither one of us had a Jerry curl. That's why I salute him. But motherfucking women used to stop us on the street. I used to get mad at that shit. The fuck you keep stopping us for? Okay, bitch, she got a nice curl. Okay, bitch, look at this dick, it's growing. Look, I got 2 hairs. How about that? But anyway, Khia, you remember that curl? You remember that Carefree curl? Huh? Knew something wrong with your motherfucking ass when that same curl cared to free itself from your head and just fall the fuck out. I don't know what my mama did wrong. I don't know what you did wrong. Probably tried to think, and that shit just went. Kawana shit didn't fall out like yours. Shit just fell out. Boom. Now, you know that joke, hair short enough to, bitch, your hair roll, only rice could be the rollers. You can't even roll it in no real roller. You gotta roll your hair in rice. That shit was born, okay? I'm talking about short hair. Short hair. I'm talking about 5 years later, goddamn, she got a ponytail and the motherfucking scrunchie was tighter around her pinky than it was her ponytail. She was still a cutie patootie. Now the boys liked her, the girls hated her, so they fucked with her about that little nappy ass. Hell, nappy headed bitch. But that's still with my partner now, don't get me wrong. But you know, she wore it about that hair. That's why she started letting her hair goddamn grow. That's why she's so serious about her goddamn hair. My sister been through hell about that. That bitch been through hell about that hair. But you got a curl in Tampa, Florida, bitch. Okay? From Tampa Heights to Jefferson, bitch, we was at the rec center at Cornerstone Church, playing in that field with Father Bruce and his family. Shout out to Father Bruce. You know, I ain't seen Father, I ain't been that way. You know, I walk past plenty of churches. I tell people every Sunday I walk past the church. Y'all seen them videos I made with the cross from the church. I don't live there no more, but hey, I still walk past that church. You remember that you learn how to ride a unicycle, bitch, and fall off. Man, my sister, that bitch used to always, even when she had a bike, goddamn, she always fall off the bike and hit her head, come in with headaches. Oh God, always she climb trees, do what boys do, but then always bust her head and come in with headaches. The bitch was just one big fucking headache. Okay? Had her own room when we was in Philly. I told y'all, that's why I got the right to do this. How you got your own room and you go in your brother's or sister's room and piss in their bed on them? You got your own bed to do that in, but you're scary. You was born scary. You're so goddamn scared to pit, you can't even get up to go pee. Scary bitches and bastards. But that was my buddy. I tried to trade in when I was 7. Now I got tired of that pissy shit. But my mama said it was too late, we had to deal with it, and I dealt with it. Like I say, I dealt with it. Okay? This bitch was with me on some escapades in Tampa, Florida. Okay? Now, when we moved to Palm River, bitch, the suburbs, where we knew that people lived and better than the projects, okay? And you project people, y'all need to stop motherfucking complaining. You government-assisted bitches and bastards, okay? Folks out there in houses living check to check, you know, trying to do something with themselves, got mortgages, you know, not stipends and what the other shit called, Section 6 and 7s and, you know what I'm saying? Niggas got section, get up and go to work out there, okay? Shout out to those people that get up every day and go to work. You motherfuckers laying around all goddamn day collecting checks off the government, fuck you and forget you, and you're gonna get it, okay? I hope Trump put his little Peter Weeder in your ass, okay? Stop reproducing too, but we'll get to that later. Palm River, okay? When I moved out there, like I said, I was in the 9th grade, went to Dowdell. I skipped the 8th grade, so anybody think they went to the 8th grade with me? Bitch, see a psychiatrist. Palm River, okay, taught me God. I was blessed. My mother, to be a hustler, grow up, show you how to hustle and be able to pay on a house. She didn't own it, but she showed her kids all the possibilities of it. Even got an in-ground pool put in that motherfucker. My mama said she didn't want that shit on, you know, that shit to stand up. She saved her money and grinded. She worked for a lawyer as a legal secretary, okay? Didn't know shit about the law. She knew how to be a secretary, though. My mama was a data entry operator by trade, okay? Got up every day, including the days when she was a 2-day-a-week dialysis patient, till she died. She died in her sleep, thank God, okay? Lived a good life, okay? One of those old school mamas, okay? Raised one son in between 2 boys. I am spoiled rotten, okay? But she had taught me how to earn to be spoiled rotten, okay? We're going to talk about that on my platform, you know. I'm going to have a day where we call it Mama, Daddy, bring your ass back here. Okay? Because we need to go back a little ways on this child rearing. Because y'all creating some monsters. Okay? We ain't creating no monsters on our side. That's why I don't know what Timothy was talking about when he was talking about people that he never seen before. All the women in beautiful. The women, the men, we don't give a fuck how ugly we is, bitch. We're not here for attraction. We're here to get some shit done, to build some soldiers and soldierettes, okay? Not sister soldiers, you know, not those, you know. But anyway, Khia, Palm River. What school did you go to? Palm River Elementary School. That's where the fuck you went. That was the first school you went to. Palm River Elementary, bitch. Okay? You wasn't in Philly. You got kicked out of the city. Okay? The brother they started loving after you was gone. That's what they claimed. They called it the city of brotherly love. Okay? They sent me to give you brotherly love and told me don't bring your ass back until you get it right. Okay? You ain't even got enough cheesesteaks in your system, bitch. Because look, anybody that know me know all my sports teams have always will be Philadelphia. I went through the process, okay? I like Carson Wentz, but we should have traded him and kept Nick Foles, okay? The boy scared me. He fragile, okay? Reminds me of Sam Bradford. Y'all remember Sam Bradford? He played for us, too. Okay? I wish we get a kickball team because the Phillies, the Flyers, you understand, the Eagles, and I'm in Atlanta. I go at it with them all the time. And we played second game of the season, you Atlanta Falcon fans. Y'all know what time it is. Same thing as before. Eagles fly over hurricanes. Falcons, Hawks, can't. And I'm sick of y'all blaming Matty Ice every time something go wrong. But when he doing right, it's all to that, okay? You should have won a Super Bowl the last 2 years. Tony Gonzalez was there. But I'll talk to y'all later. Khia, you a Buccaneer. Bitch, you ain't even a Buccaneer. You like the Pittsburgh. You'll say the Bucks. Only people we know that you really love, and that's the motherfucking Florida Gators, okay? Because that's what you was fucking one of them young niggas. Okay? They're one of your boy toys years ago. Now, let me say, this is years and years ago. Don't start that shit trying to say, but shit, she likes some young boy, and I like some young girl, you know. They need education, too. Okay? And who better to get it from? Don't get mad, you young niggas, because y'all dicks don't get hard because you're leaning in the pussy, you know? Too many drugs. Y'all got to lean in the pussy, bitch. You know, I'm from the stand up in it era. You know, we know how to geek and freak. You know, if it fucks with your dick, why would you want to fuck with her? Okay? Nothing but a disappointment to your mama and to the pussy. Okay? I'm from that era. Stand up in the pussy. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for no motherfucking sprints, bitch. Marathons. If you help with the kids, the bitch would have some time. Yeah, your kids. Stepdaddy. Yeah, I got to teach y'all how, ladies. I'm going to have a stepdaddy class too. Y'all get on my Instagram, okay? Jamal_none-your-biz. A lot of this shit I done already talked about or gave you a glimpse of what I'm talking about. You might not want to listen to me because you might not think what I got to say is perfect. But, Philadelphia, okay, Khia? Bottom line, you ain't got enough cheesesteak in your DNA. You didn't eat enough of them, and you don't eat them nowhere else. You know, me and you done ate out together 1,000 times, and I have never seen you get a Philly cheesesteak or a cheesesteak, period. You done seen me get it 900 times out of 1,000. 900. If they sold a Philly cheesesteak wherever we went, I got it. Trying to chase that Philly taste, that shit is crack, okay? Anybody that know how I can, who's selling them overnight, drafting them, holler at your boy, okay? We need to do some business. I can make them now, don't get me wrong, bitch. I didn't go to culinary arts, take 750 hours in a motherfucking private prison for nothing, okay? One thing about it, when the Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome shit go down over here in this country, everybody still got to eat. I'm going to have a job, okay? Robots is not taking my shit. What about yours? Better educate yourself. You better become indispensable. You get some eye tech in you or do something. The funeral business ain't gonna never die. The medical business ain't gonna die. And motherfuckers ain't gonna never stop eating food and pussy. So pimps, well, nowadays you can't pimp hoes. They pimp themselves. Now anything that these dumb bitches, you know, I was not a pimp. I was a facilitator, okay? I don't like the word pimp. I do know some ladies and I just help them see the light. That is all. Okay, I never got nothing for nothing. Everybody got an even swap. There was no swindle involved, okay? What's good for me is good for you, okay? Help me help you. Khia, you went to Dardale, okay? Have a dandy Dardale Dolphin Day. You remember, okay? Dardale, Palm River. I think I probably need to go more into the Palm River part, don't I? You know, you had a few friends growing up, Shonda Whitehead, my homegirl Rat Sharika, you know, that you was close with, you know, Keisha Jordan, you know, who else you was close with? I already said Shonda, Nika, you know, and everybody's family, you know, everybody's mama, you know, everybody's daddy, you know. All over, you know, Palm River. All over. Langston, Hughes, you know, you was in everybody's house, you know, everybody's house. You done ate in these people's houses. You know, watch these people's children. That's how close. I'm talking about they done watched yours, you know. Even when I had a, you know, I admit, Unc got a, you know, I'm trying to get some money out here in these streets. So guess what? I'll buy the babysitter. Bitch, I don't know where you at anyway. Still probably pappy chasing. That's why you know about chasing pappies. Tell these girls how you know about dickmatized. Okay? We need details. Okay? These girls don't believe you. They think you had one boyfriend your whole life and you got clone kids. Okay? Let these girls know that, you know, it's okay to, you can salvage, you know, mixing your, you know, your fertile eggs, you know, with spoiled milk, you know, and having a half and half child, you know. You do the best you can. It's in their DNA. You can't help it. Their daddy was a fuck. Her daddy was a, you know what? I can't even say her daddy was a fuck. Okay? Your runts pappy, I liked him. I liked him because when you got pregnant, you know, and he was ripping and running and up under the umbrella of, you know, a demon, he got, you know, he shook himself loose, but, you know, it was still, you know, he you know. But he joined, you know, the service. That's, again, I don't know no niggas that joined the service because they wanted to fight for this country. Niggas was joining the service because they needed them benefits or they needed a place to stay. And Uncle Sam paid. Okay, see the world. I wouldn't, look, I wish I had went to the motherfucking service instead of prison at least. Because I could have got the same, results and a check. Okay? Prison ain't giving, them check jobs is for them niggas that's, gonna die in there, And no. So I work on I was the man working on the chain gang, for free, But that I learned my lesson. But we're gonna talk about that later. Shout out to Eudora. I think you Sugar on Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna do an audio on how to go to prison one time. Okay. If you know you going to prison, we're gonna talk about that. If you know you going to prison, talk to the OGs before you go that been there. Soak up all that information. That's what I did. I avoided so many things in prison because I knew ahead of time. I knew I was going because when it was on my birthday, I tell you. And that's going to be part of my platform when I do Once Upon a Crime stories. Judge and prosecutor told me I was facing 80 years. This was on my birthday. I got out on bond. When that bitch said 80 years, well, all my bones turned to styrofoam. Okay? So for you motherfuckers, when it comes to snitching, y'all don't know what the fuck you talking about. Boy, I can say I ain't snitch. But I can't say I didn't think about it when the motherfucker said 80 years. Because when you hear 80, that's forever. Niggas ain't living to see 80 unless you lived a carefree. Boy, you ain't eating nothing but fruits, berries, nuts. And you got God on your side. Boy, listen, come on. That's a blessing. Let's just put it that way. We already know. I'm going to live longer now since I changed my life. But before, hell no. 80? Bitch, I already done watched people die in prison. Been there so long, forgot 5 years ago, don't remember nothing. Before 5 years ago. Shit like that. But that's going to be in my Once Upon a Crime series. But I'm going to do that audio for Eudora, for her son. Congratulations on getting out. Stay out, son. Ain't shit in there. Anybody keep going back and forth to prison is leaving a lover. Period. Or they can't function out here in society. They need direction. And the ladies, y'all ain't giving it to them because shit, they beating and skeeting on y'all. So get away from a nigga that's going back and forth to prison. And it ain't nothing wrong with asking a nigga that just got out or keep going back and forth, is he gay? Or do he like boys every now and then, like my sister say? I got a problem. I want to talk about that too. I done got all off my sister, huh? But I told y'all my platform wasn't about just my sister. So we're going to get back to Tampa, trust me. We just left off with, bitch, you got to die there. And it ain't going to be much more, bitch, because I think that's where you ended it. Okay? We need to talk about some GEDs, some 1, 2, 3s, and some ABCs. Because, you ain't got all of them. But y'all can get off about, one thing about it, the bitch is creative. All she want to do is create her skits and her music and entertain y'all, and she need business people that do that. Okay, she just happened to run them off, and now, folks scared of her, don't want to be fucked up with. See, one thing about me, I'm not a bridge burner. The only bridges I burn is the ones that was too close to the village that I had to burn down. Okay? I don't give a fuck about nobody that was in the village, so I don't give a fuck what burns up in it. Okay? And the bridge was too close. Khia, she has and that's why I say part of this music stress disorder, it was like your decision making on who to trust and what to do started getting fucked up, starting with Taz and them. Because, they was fucking you over about your money, but you was paying your dues, you was learning your lessons, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? But then when you creative and you don't have nobody, shit, how are you gonna do that? But don't think for 1 second that bitch don't know what she doing, or she ain't getting no money, or, that she ain't capable of, and the bitch still capable of learning and doing that. Tell me you sorry. Because the end game to all of this, bitch, you gonna tell me you sorry. And I'm gonna accept your apology. But you gonna tell me you sorry because I done told you before, you ain't never told nobody you sorry. Did I ever in my life? See, you one of them people, you think that you could just come back, like a prime example. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one other thing this bitch does that mentally. Okay, she calls herself putting grown people on punishment. You do something she don't like, or y'all are, whatever the fuck. Okay, that's 6 months. Like people should do with their children. But she got them peasants and all them motherfuckers on that side, okay? When this bitch tried me with that, she had a show. I don't remember what city we was in. We was with Ace. Shout out to Ace. Our security, he licensed to carry, I'm not. Okay, anyway, it was just us two and Kai. To make a long story short, dude, I seen him, he coming through the crowd, he got his hand out. I don't know what he getting ready to do, but I know what I'm getting ready to do, and that's what to make sure you don't do nothing you ain't got no business doing. So when he reached for her, I mushed him back, you know what I'm saying? He swings, he hits me. Cool. I'm one of them niggas. I don't like to fight, but when I'm fighting, I like to fight. And I don't believe that fighting is real until you hit me. That's what excites me. When you hit me, that brings me to the fact that this is real and you trying to hurt me, so bitch, let's get it. Okay, he hit me. Wrong move was, you niggas, for any niggas, nephews, listen, if y'all got long dreads, don't try to be no fighter and have that shit all over the place, because niggas like me is targeting that first. We know that where your head goes, your body is going to follow. I can hold you down on with one finger if you lay down on the ground. All I got to do is put my finger and a little bit of pressure on your forehead and hold that down. Where your head gonna go? You can put your hands down and try to get up all you want, but if your head don't come up first, your arms, you don't have enough strength to get your head to get up ever. Remember that, and that's with your brain. Where your head goes, if you thinking with your dickhead, that's where your body gonna go. And that's when you gonna cheat on your wife and keep fucking different hoes. Okay? I believe in sister wives now, don't get me wrong, and that's my goal, but I wouldn't do it until I'm ready. I'm sick of seeing a lot of you niggas trying to jump the gun. Bitch, you can't even stand up in the pussy, let alone take care of it. But we'll talk about that later. But anyway, oh boy, to make a long story short, I end up uppercutting 14 straight times, you know what I'm saying, having to be escorted out by some kind of secret service and all that kind of good shit. So we get back to the hotel and I asked Khia, am I wrong for that? Was I wrong? First I asked security, the professional. He said no. Because he said if you didn't do it, I would have did it, because, you know, you can't make moves like that. Now, I ain't saying beat nobody profusely or whatever, but like I said, he swung first. Therefore, it's you know, it's a little extra punishment towards that. I'm a swing first too, but that was not my intention. It was not to get into a fight with you. You know, it was to protect my sister, so there was no need for me to hit him first. So, what's happening, my man? You see co-workers, see, that's how you come to work. Bring your ass to work. Backpack what you need, let's go. Okay? That's the only type of people I like to be around. Motherfuckers getting some money. I don't care what color you is, nationality. I like the ladies that talk with an accent. But anyway. So, when I asked Ace, he said no. Khia said no. The bitch said no. You wasn't wrong. She cut me off after that. This bitch blocked me, didn't call me. And like I told y'all before, I didn't give a fuck. Now, that right there, I don't tolerate that. You're not going to, you know, so I don't even know. She might have had it, and just in case you had that in your mind, I don't know. You might have meant it like you're not going to talk to me no more after this situation. But guess what? That shit wasn't going to work if that was your plan, and it still will not work in that capacity. Bitch, you going to tell me you sorry. I want to hear, bitch, if I'm the first one, I might not even be the first one. You might have told one of them niggas that dickmatized you that you were sorry first, and that's cool. I understand, because I done told hoes with plenty good pussy I was sorry way more times than I told you, because guess what? I didn't have things to be sorry to you about, because most of my life, boy, I don't know. I don't do shit I'm ashamed of, okay? I wasn't ashamed of eating ass goddamn before Young Thug and the groceries and all that shit, bitch. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to fucking do. You just happen to be the right bitch at the right time with the right person. That's how it works with me. If I like you, you'll be around more than once. And if it goes any further, then that's how far it goes. Let's entertain each other. You know, great mind, think alike. Okay? So, when she lied to me about that in my face, what kind of shit is that? What kind of person do you think you are to be able to even get away with that? You know, but they was letting her get away with that on that side. I wasn't. Won't still to this day. But we was in Tampa. The last time I checked, we grew up, okay? And I'm going to continue this, because Tampa, it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot more people to shout out. It's a lot more lessons to be learned and for people to get it. Okay, but the one thing I do want to say, okay, stop motherfucking exaggerating. Bitch, you know damn well you was not in no Honolulu, Hawaii for no 4 years, okay? Now, you are correct if you are counting dog years. And I know that you are a doggy lover, okay? Khia is a doggy, for you doggy lovers, she on your team, okay? The bitch had a dog die and had a funeral, and if you didn't come, you was excommunicated from the family. Okay, so she is a doggy lover, but you might be counting dog years, bitch. But let's guess what? You was not in no Honolulu, Hawaii for those 4 years. Okay, your baby. Look, I had little Khia, dumbest, that little cunt in my arms when she was born, because you was still pappy chasing. Okay, that's how the girls on the block learned who she was. Okay. Getting paid to babysit while I slang crack cocaine, okay? And dick, okay? You got pregnant again. You had my nephew over there, bitch, and he came back in a car seat. His feet wasn't dragging the ground like some of these bitches I see. So how the fuck is it 4 years? A year and some change, and once I calculated it, almost 2 years, a year and some change, and dog years equals up to 4 years. That's what you meant to say, okay? I needed you to be a little more specific because you was fucking with my feng shui. That means my mind, okay? And people that fuck with my feng shui, I have a problem with, okay? And if I got a problem with you, I'm gonna address it. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I don't give a fuck if you on the internet, okay? I can make videos all day, every day, and I just might. Now, I want everybody else to have a good day. Remember, mental illness is real, okay? Think about that, because you might be the one with it. Thick thighs matter, because I like thick thighs. Because 9 times out of 10, if you got thick thighs, you got ass, okay? We'll talk about that. Itty bitty titty committee, I ain't got no problem with you either, okay? Fellas, wear a condom, okay? Clean dick matters. I ain't had sex, and I brag about it. Since this, me and my sister, bitch, I ain't had sex. Number one, I'm in Atlanta, and I did it before for a year. It's just been a little longer now because my campaign, clean dick matters. Okay? Spoiled milk and a fucking powdered eggs don't mix. That's how you getting all these fucked up babies. Okay? Y'all breeding with the wrong people. Clean dick matters. Clean your dick out, fellas. Give it a rest. Okay? That's how you test yourself, strengthen yourself. A bitch can't tell me nothing. And the motherfucker that can is the one that's gonna tell me where to drop this dick off at. That's what I got to talk to OG Nunu. Shout out to OG Nunu. She is a cutie patootie, and I admire her work ethic and come up and some of the things that she say. But bitch, I got a problem with that talking about ladies training men. Bitch, if you gotta train a man that coming in your house to do more or anything other than what kind of seasoning you like in your food and where to drop that dick off on you, you don't have a man, you don't have a husband, bitch, you got yourself a boy that you got to train like your son, okay? So you might as well just go on and fuck getting a new one, go get you, a used one. Get you one of them fresh off the lot, you know? It's a high school somewhere around your corner from you. If you gonna train, I gotta do, that was his mama's job, big mama, his daddy, that was their job. Some mentor, and then it became his job to fucking find out, okay? It's people like me talking this shit every day on the internet. There is no more excuses. Okay? There's no more excuses. There's people out here trying to save lives. There's people out here trying to start good movements and waves, okay? Everybody don't want to get you on the motherfucking lean wave. Everybody don't want to get you on the Molly Percocet wave. I ain't saying bad things about drugs, because guess what? My bitch, every drug is good to me. Just do it. Don't let it do you, because I don't know what it is that got you going on with it. Everybody take drugs and different, and I'm going to have a talk about that too. Shit. That's the problem with the motherfucking rehabilitation, okay? Too many counselors ain't did no drugs. They want to talk to somebody that don't know how this shit feel. Bitch, take it, and then come back to me in 2 days. And here's the number to my plug. Tell them I sent you. Okay? Too many of them in there. Now, I'm going to talk about, that's part of my once upon a crime stories, because I done took them tearful. I made the counselor cry, little white bitch. Ain't nobody tell you to just get out of school yesterday. And then too many of you, because it's twofold. When it comes to rehab and rehabilitation and trying, too many of you blaming too many other people, and you're coming in closed-minded. You don't want to change, okay? And that's what this shit is about. I want to start internet intervention. Bitch, we're intervention. You ain't got to it, but guess what? If we think you need an intervention and we in your family and you all over the internet, bitch, guess what? We got something for you, okay? Now, how far do you want to take this? And again, with my sister, I tried to talk to her years ago. I tried to talk to her in this situation, you know? I waited a couple months. I followed all that good advice. So that's why everybody that's want to come in the comment section or gonna come in the comments, save that part. I know what everybody gonna say because I'm methodical. If I was a fuck nigga, I would have jumped the gun and did interviews and did all of that a year and that's some change ago. That ain't me. If I can't help you, I don't even want to be around you. But guess what? Ask how many niggas I done did what? I got some homeboys and they'll testify because they men. I had to make them cry. First, mentally. Because sometimes I cry not to kill, bitch. I don't mind crying. Okay? It's like cleansing. And it's better than doing something stupid. That's how I feel about it. But again, we're going to talk about it. I'm trying to build a skyscraper. Shout out to the other people that's trying to do the same thing in their own way. But some of y'all, hey, I got a problem. And this is another question. And please, I need everybody within the sound of my voice. Please, please. This is the first comment or question I'm going to ask y'all that's on my mind. And I need people, especially from Philly. If you're from Philly or you spend any significant amount of time in Philly, please, okay? Everybody's idea of being a street nigga is different, I know. What I want to know is, wherever you from, is it possible to be a street nigga, and however you know y'all definition and you earn that, and a stripper? Now, I mean a stripper, a male stripper, you know, wear Speedos, got nicknames, you know, whether you was a street nigga first and then became a stripper, or whether you was a stripper and then became a street nigga. Now, let me just say, where I'm from and how this works, and I consider myself a street nigga, and we'll talk about that later, but if my money ever got that motherfucker funny, and I robbed, you know, I did everything. I'm a street nigga, and that's because I did a lot of things, you know. But when it got desperate time, bitch, home invasions, hit 2-3 niggas that's grouped up in together. I got tactics for all of that. I can't tell y'all that because I don't want to start no bad trends. But, hey, homeboy, hey, man, hey, drop me off at the corner store and pick me up in about 2 hours. I need to make some change. Not drop me off at Swinging Richards, but stop over here first. I need to get this, you know, I need to get this outfit and let my homegirl cut it up for me. Or shit, fuck it. You know how to cut it up yourself. And you know, you go, now whether you dancing for men or women, I don't know. I don't know if they got all male, you know, when the males do it, are women allowed, only women, you know, I don't know how that shit go. I don't dance and I don't fucking know what they do, you know. So I swear, I really, Facebook, Instagram, I need somebody to tell me what, you know, how do y'all feel about that? Is that okay in the city that you in to be a street dude and, you know, earn your stripes and pay your dues, you know, to get that title, and then, you know, you change careers and you just one day decide, I want to be a stripper, you know what I'm saying? I want to put puppets on and, you know, I want to put on shows and, you know, drop this beat to the beat. You know, please comment on that. And we, you know, I will get back to story time telling again. I just secured, like I said, that second and that extra money, you know, to help build this platform. And I ain't gonna build nothing but buy me a new phone, bitch. I'm gonna pay my dues. This shit gonna be fun. I don't care how many years it take. I'm gonna keep saying it and keep giving out jewels and lessons. And I'm gonna use my sister as an example, me, you, and anybody else that I know for a good cause. But y'all answer that question. Somebody on Facebook, I already know what my boy's gonna say, but I need y'all to say it so I can post it and they can hear it. Cause that shit, stripper and street nigga don't even be in the same sentence, except when a street nigga is dropping dick off in a stripper. And ain't no homos. They gotta be female strippers. So pretty much that combo ain't never came up in the conversation while I was growing up. I didn't know they do that. But I do know that they do other things in other cities, you know, things that I couldn't ever fathom. You know, fuck niggas evolve, and we're gonna talk about that. But anyway, I need to eat my snacks. I got the munchies, so everybody have the rest of whatever your day is, make it better, stop with the bullshit. Don't kill nobody tonight unless it's perfectly necessary. You know, you seen them touching somebody's children. You know, that we'll talk about that. But you know, peace. It's Saturday. Fuck it. Live to see Sunday. Okay? Live to see Sunday so y'all can hear some of my sermons.